I know you've answered this in your Hey Mary Kay. How confident are you, or Kevin Stefanski's ability to build an offense around Deshaun Watson? I really want to see that because I think Kevin Stefanski has one of the top offensive minds. I want to see him kind of go to work with an elite quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really fun to watch. We don't know what Kevin Stefanski has up his sleeve, but we know that Deshaun Watson has had plenty of input into the offense this year. He's going to be working very closely with his new quarterbacks coach, who's also the OC, in Alex Van Pelt. I think that, he'll be very vocal in what he likes and doesn't like. I think Kevin Stefanski will showcase the things that Deshaun Watson does really well. Why wouldn't you? And I know that he will do that. And now he has 4 new pass catchers in his arsenal to do some of the things that he can do so well. So, now he's got an Elijah Moore. He's got a Marquise Goodwin. He's got Jordan Akins, and he's got Cedric Tillman. I mean, he's got a number of new guys to throw the ball to, and he already had some really, really good pass catchers, obviously, in Amari and David Njoku and Donovan Peoples-Jones. And so now he's got a little bit of everything, and there are no limitations. And it'll be, I think Kevin Stefanski is prepared to maximize the talents of all these guys.
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit of everything. The way they've added, you and I had talked about fast twitchy, so they got that. The big catch radius and the 50-50 contested. You went and got a couple of those. That's Akins, the tight end, and Cedric Tillman's. So the areas where you thought, well, maybe they don't have a guy like that, they've gone out and got guys who have those skill sets.
They really have. And, the thing about Deshaun Watson is he has no limitations whatsoever. So what you want is a receiving core or a pass catching core that also has no limitations. You don't want to put Deshaun Watson out there and then you don't give him the vertical stretch guy. Now he's got that in, a Marquise Goodwin, and he's also got it potentially in Anthony Schwartz, depending on if Anthony can kind of prove this year that he belongs in this league. So, they've got that guy. They've got the yards after catch guy. They've got the contested catch guy. They've got the route runners, the separators. I mean, you name it. It's a smorgasbord. Now, what they have to find, though, what they really have to find is guys that have a natural chemistry with Deshaun Watson. I think this is very important. I've been harping on this on our podcast for a long time. Now they've got a lot of bodies to throw at it. You don't really know who is going to emerge as those, several guys that become his favorite targets because, when the fur is flying, they are getting open and they are catching the ball and they are making the play and they are catching the touchdown passes. You don't really know who those guys are going to turn out to be for him until you really, really get rolling. And it might not happen in the first week of the season where all of a sudden you know who that is. It might not really manifest itself until about week 6, week 7, when he starts to get his comfort level with some of those guys.